matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field, the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. This deep to begin the game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking right, this one caught. He's in the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Hey, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play in this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. To throw, it's Simpson. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Smith. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Simpson. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun drops back looking for an open man. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He stays alive. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The Gamecocks are on the move here.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Makes a quick catch. He's in the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Here on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Wow, the PAT is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers are...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Fighting him off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Simpson. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. A play action, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bama.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Extra point puts them up to 9 now. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Running with purpose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create.
They'll take a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. With the catch, it's Williams. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
Point after makes the lead 16.
South Carolina, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets loose. Throws it deep downfield to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Runs through the defender. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushing.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. They'll try a pass here. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Moves out of the pocket. And he's in for the 2 points. They're back within a score now. The lead is just 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. Running runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt is down just inside the 30. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes. That
runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
On the move now, and he slings it deep back to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got...
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. They mix it up with a run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Alabama 44, South Carolina 29.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
That's the end of the third quarter play. With the score, Alabama 44.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They finally corral him at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
There's a run call on third and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Point after, up and good.
South Carolina 36.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Oh, what a grab! Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
51, South Carolina, 36.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. They stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to throw again. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. He makes the grab. And we're able to get him down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use.
He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Fights through the tackler. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Grinding away on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the first down and more. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense will just take a knee. This is an impressive